I've gotten on again, and let me make myself especially clear within this facilitation and every other one, and let me put it on the record. This state is very complacent in human trafficking. Let me tell you something. Stop stealing my underwear. And in the facilitation that I'm at, they know what I'm talking about. This has gone on in my place of habitation. It's gone on before now, stealing socks, stealing underwear, stealing silverware, stealing food. In this particular aspect, stop wearing my red underwear. Stop. I don't give a fuck how small. By this point, they've taken every part of my life. They've taken my bank accounts, taken $70,000. They've taken everything away from me. And they are family members and past literal liaisons and people in these prostitution rings. Stop stealing my motherfucking underwear. Stop recording me in the restrooms. They're recording people take showers in the restrooms, and they've been doing this by placing invasive visual recording aspectual devices inside so that they can use for personal gain and profit within their own gang and prostitution aspectual network. I don't need your black ass extremist groups looking at me and profiting off of me because i.e. your mother's running out of money like they aspect, and this is the motive police when you want to aspect, and this is the intent for aspectual prosecution when you want to aspect burden of proof, and you aspect the cell towers upon to find out whom they are, their MAC ID addresses, and literal aspectual pings in the environment that aspects, but any aspect of signet and satellite reading to insist upon the devices that are being used to transport through any type of trace hop mechanism to go back to an NVR or man in the middle aspect and tend to be aspectually manipulated digitally and then sent out via Bluetooth or any other streaming aspect towards any other insistence of OnlyFans or some other type of platform that aspect that it's done in a legitimate type of way, but garnered through literal criminal fraud and aspectual deceptive means of insisting upon recording people and as myself in undress for personal gain. Let me tell you something. Stop taking my underwear. Once again, I'm gonna keep embarrassing your ass, and I'm gonna keep embarrassing this motherfucking state. I don't need men taking my underwear, sniffing them, and doing whatever the hell you're doing. You can't save up no underwear and put them in no new apartment. You can't save up no fucking food and put it in another fucking apartment. I don't want you doing a motherfucking thing for me, you black ass extremist group. This is the fuck you are. I don't give a fuck. It's been gangs since the 90s. It's not gangs. It's retarded ass motherfucking people who have DSM-5 psychiatric instances. They have files with MHMR. I don't need a motherfucking retarded ass person that has a file with MHMR to be doing a motherfucking thing towards myself. You're not hazing me, bitch. I didn't pledge any motherfucking thing. I'm not lemon spray. I'm not none of that motherfucking shit. I'm not fucking lollipops and candy ass rainbows. Keep your sweet ass up out of my environment. Stop motherfucking selling fucking videos of me in undress for your black ass motherfucking personal gratification and to pay for your broke ass children. You and I don't take care of Jada, Kayla, and nobody else's children. Let me make that shit clear. I don't take care of Jada, Kayla, and nobody else. Stop stealing any type of money that have to take $27,000 to literally take out of my allocations to pay for somebody else and their motherfucking children. Let me tell you something. If Counselor Paxton and whatever Attorney General that's Lieutenant, whomever, you need to go after these person's fathers because I'm going to be after their ass. I'm going to blow their fucking asses up because I shouldn't be taking care of your fucking daughters. You understand that? Whomever is, let me swallow like you do. Whomever is custodial aspects of Kayla and Jada, if they could not take care of them within their own reasoning, but let me see, they opted to take care of them because they are adult and because, let me see, the president took everybody else off of Section 8 and food stamps, so now they need my allocations instead of doing a peaceful protest expecting redress towards the government like I'm doing with my First Amendment rights of speech and exciting utterances that is viable and permissible in court to aspect the level of mental anguish that's aspected as a form of assault and or harassment. This isn't an action that you should be doing, but instead, Mr. President, instead of you sending in the governor or somebody sending in Homeland Security or something else, these people have taken it out on me and have taken my money, of which rats go back into the same places that they urinated and defecated at. This is per Terminex's aspects. If you don't cut off the pathways, rats will continue to come through and even bite through metal, sheetrock, or anything else to get back to where they last pissed and where they last defecated. Let me tell you something. These ratos and everything else that's motherfucking chasing me around this city after my resources, and it's $70,000 and counting plus interest, punitive damages, aspectual insistence of liquid damages, pecuniary loss. That's the hell I want from the state as far as restitution and any other place that you go to work that you think that I filled out an application so that you can have me continue to fill out these different things so that you can work under my name, because if you were to aspect, you would be paying child support and it coming out of your check, or you would be discovered per your aspect of literally insisting upon an IRS as insistence that lets the federal government know what people are living that are evading the law or working, and they want to aspect it and say that you're not saving for me when I have not gotten a tax income tax aspect, and the last aspects of stimulus checks that the president has sent last year, which are 3, have not come to me, persons with a bank account, for I'm an adult individual, and none of them have come. So at the companies that I worked at, I will start giving out your damn names. Everywhere that I go, I will give out your names. You will be aspected towards TWC, and you will be aspected towards myself within an aspect of giving me losses for corporate harassment and otherwise, and or insisting upon bribery because you aspected to hire somebody that was a part of an organized stalking network, and thus have made yourself jointly and severally liable civilly, have made yourself aspected as party under the criminal aspect, and in the insistent statute of organized criminal activity, insisting upon your continued furtherance of combinations of schemes in regards to fraudulent aspect, distortion of the perception of reality, and insisting upon this aspectual inundation of life invasion, sabotage, and attack, and to aspect to personal gain, insisted yourself upon aspecting money, not only from stealing $70,000 of my money and now recording me, and then taking more of the aspects of what you demonstrated as aspectual criminal trespass, burglary, and theft of tangibles, with this intrusion upon seclusion as civil, and the theft aspect is what it is in the insistence of second-degree burglary for taking aspects, even in an insistence where I have a legal right to be with my government-issued ID, and insisting upon an aspect where the door is closed and I should have a reasonable expectation of privacy, violating privacy towards, and again, intrusion upon seclusion aspecting, again, theft, and where you don't have a right to be without a government-issued ID as a burglary, irregardless to the amount that it aspects of a particular insistence of underwear. It aspects as a continuous course of conduct and the insistence of foreseeable conspiracy that you should be apprehended under. Stop taking my underwear, you pervert, you black extremist group, and you motherfucking you nuance of a person's, and you incompetent morons. The law does not distinguish about you being sociopathic, psychopathic, any of that. You will still be charged at the insistence. And they need to be shot up with long-acting injectables once you do get them into your aspectual lawful realms, and then enact whatever psychiatric insistence that they try to claim at the moment of admonishment or when they get caught, so that this medicine can be enacted per an execution of the judge's orders to make sure that they have slower connectivity of the aspects that would insist upon deviant behaviors, because they're unable to control themselves by being mentally gravely disabled. Since you have something wrong with your mind at the point of admonishment, you can't control yourself. Let's let long-acting injectables control you. Halobarbital, Benadryl 5, and whatever else that they're going to insist upon getting you to slow down because you become aggressive all of a sudden and they need to put you down. This is what needs to happen. Stop taking my underwear. Stop taking and sniffing my underwear. Stop recording me in showers. Take as demonstrated in Herman Memorial, where they have the literal cameras and hidden spyware inside of the when you pit in corporate and resident structures, where they put the cameras inside of the light fixtures and remove aspects so that they can be traded amongst these down low men, and these men that then everyone has someone to take care of. Now you're trying to give video feed to people in prison. Who else is in on it? Who else is party? Who else is under clause of liability? Not even if you weren't aware of the entirety of the scheme, the moment you enacted yourself as a co-conspirator at even just an insistent, and with the conspiratorial aspect, you would be aspected for the most serious criminal offense in this category, which is stalking and aspecting human trafficking. Maneuvering anybody from one place, you move me one more motherfucking place, you will find yourself in court as jointly and severally liable and civilly, and as far as my damages, and you're going to enact an insistence of a continued course of furtherance in your insistence to promote prostitution, to promote aspectual invasive visual recording, and invasive audio per Alexa, Siri, and anything else that you are using as a insistent telecom hub aspects, enacting wiretapping federally. Mr. Mark, I'm not a nigga, sir, but I'm sure you are. Don't talk to me. You can't talk to me in my indigenous roots. You can stay your ass up off of my feed telling me to chill. Let me tell you something. I am intelligent and I have emotional intelligence. I'm sure you can tell by the vernacular of the cadences in my damn voice. You can't tell me to chill. Anger is the correct emotion, and according to emotional intelligence, it denotes its instinct. And when you are drunk with your and have any depressions within your central nervous system of any sort of contaminants, or literally being aspected through brainwashing mechanisms because your mentality is weak, and you allow somebody to record you and undress, this is denoting a literal processing error on your part in your logic gate. I'm not going to stop. Anger is the correct emotion. It denotes and details that you have been mistreated and that you're not standing for it. I am masculine, Mark. I don't let men take my underwear, and I don't let men jack off in circles to me in showers and use it for personal gain on platforms such as OnlyFans or some other platform that you try to relegate in a passive aggressive means to aspect as being legitimate, but you've aspected it per your device, the device ID, the MAC address ID. And if anything on your IP address connects to any person that's in this organized criminal activity, you have become party and complacent to encouraging this behavior as aiding and abetting by association of this insistence. Not doing anything, nigga. Don't call me a nigga ever. I'm not your kind. Hi, Isabella. As I stated, I have respect for my damn self. I have respect for my damned image. I have respect for my damn mind. I'm not letting another man that can't even take care of their children read their children a bedtime story or sleep with the woman that they had the children with instead of sleeping with everybody in my contact list that I've never slept with. That's a man. And you have the right to be homosexual, but you don't have the right to literally pour your homosexuality onto my life and record me and undress. Take my underwear, sniff them, and literally use them to motherfucking get off because you want some ass. I'm not the people whose dick you suck in restrooms and then call yourself at work. I bet you are working. It's aggravated promotion of prostitution. Where's the FBI? This should be a phase A aspect of what you study. I'm tired of being a textbook aspectual. What the semester should be fucking over. Slowness and weakness cause lies. I am tired of this retarded shit. Every piece of, let me tell you something. They've taken $70,000. The persons that I used to live with, the persons that are my family members are the persons that have sexual liaisons with people I know in that contact list, whatever media company that you literally think that you're producing something that's music, and these people think that they're producers. They've never studied music, but I've studied music. I went to college for it. These motherfuckers have not done a damn thing. They make beats, and now they think that they're musicians. And so to level with persons that are actually studied classically and otherwise, they have to maneuver and do the weirdest things like hazing practices. Let me tell you something. It's not hazing. You are not in college, and some of them are not as well. This is called counterintelligence. And if you've slept with people that you think are in these fraternities and things that they have used while they were going through a hazing process or pledging event while they were under scholastic and collegiate insistence, though a misdemeanor in that regard, ensconced upon outside enactors, and you're using this as an insistence, as coercion. It is aspectual insistence of exploitation, extortion, and engaging in organized criminal activity. And I want the charge as such. If the prosecutor should know what is the wishes of the plaintiff if they are aggressive for burden of proof aspect per subpoena abduces tecum and a tower dump of the cell towers to insist upon the MAC ID addresses that are pinging in the environment that places them on the street, that aspects any perimeter feed of camera insistences per the first 48 and anything else that would be used if you were to come up with an investigatory aspect to determine where they were at a given time on a street. Use the aspects that are at the gas station, gas somewhere in that same perimeter insistence, and then look at before they do a 30-day wash of the camera insistences. We know before they digitally take them out of the feed and literally aspect a gap inside of this insistence through camera jammers, which are illegal for civilians to use, but these instruments should be picked up per any aspect of doing a field scan of the area to insist upon what is going on and what devices are pinging and what is bouncing off any microwaves that are in the the environment. Hi, Cody Patillo. Hi, KJAC. D. Adventures. Everyone has to excuse my passion's talking. All right, that's called instinct. Animals in the wild, you know why they have survived multi-generations? Because they have instinct. If they sat around and were calm because they didn't go catch their prey, because they couldn't get or catch a gazelle, such as a lion, for example, they would starve, their children would starve. They already have a low aspect propensity to make it in the wild and for the mother to produce milk. So you don't tell somebody to calm down. Anger is the correct emotion. It denotes to you that you're being mistreated. I'm always going to be angry as a grown ass man about another man making profit for me by looking at my ass because they don't want to take their motherfucking ass to work, and they become a part of the embarrassment of what is. And it's not just rogue activity. It is radicalized individuals that are extremist groups, and they happen to be black. And then every other culture that you literally encourage, you comfort, or an aspect that's joint and severally liable because you're sleeping with them, housing them, or letting them charge their phone, eat their food, feed them, or do babysit their children in any type of way, and you have information about it. Hi, everyone else. I'm not going to stand for the perversion. I'm not going to stand for the deviant behavior on my life when I have to do multi things reasonably as I should and need to as an adult, as like any other person that's raising a child, and it's in the best interest and emotional insistence of that child to not raise them within deception and indoctrinizing environments, particularly for this state. I'm very much saying what is instinctually correct. Mr. Man, back to your question again of calming down. I'm not. You should not calm down about another man viewing you. If I wanted to do porn, I would do porn or some shit. I'm not doing porn. I've never sold myself in a pornographic way, nor do I have problems with people that do. This is something you agree on per your own proclivity and inclination as a grown person insisting upon your own proceeds. I don't need another handout from a black extremist group or any type of inclusions of co-conspirators towards an enterprise that is aspecting organizational genius, with some of you geniuses within some aspects that has intelligence quotient within enforcement that is allowing this bullshit, because normal people can be controlled. The only reason that they have such bravado and such insistence of urging, which I want a motion to compel the aspectual integrated persons that are acting with anonymity within corporate structures, insisting upon whom they are. I'm going to keep saying that, making sure that you understand. Whom is they? It's very vague. It's very much what I said. And very much inside of these other lives that aspect the persons of, I've aspected confinement for enforcement. I've put in the confinement around the city. I've aspected not so. This is so that you don't have a relegated, open, and it's not the world, it's not woe, it's me. You have a direct investigatory pool to pull from. It's only those sorts. I stay very much normal, reasonable, and to myself to make sure that I facilitate finding out whom they are. Otherwise, there's an aspectual insistence of gross negligence and complicity, aspecting organizational genius, meaning that there has to be persons that are in the aspect of professions, enforcement, and otherwise that are in the know, that are allowed such furtherance of engagement. Stop taking my underwear. Everybody can't even fit my size. So it's only a few of you who think that you wear a size 30 to 31. Stop wearing my damn underwear. That's the closest you'll ever get to me. I hope you wash them. The perversion of this enterprise If you want to look and touch on men, you should go to Club Houston over there on Travis and what is the street? I don't go there. So stop looking at me. Stop taking my underwear. Stop coming into my sleeping quarters. Stay out of my goddamn apartment that you've taken over. Stay out of my first apartment that you're still at and acting as squatters because you think, oh, squatters have rights too, and I'm going to make these persons go to court on my ass because they can't easily get jar me from this place of another aspectual inhabiting criteria that you breached and infringed per your own criminal network, and then you have the children to raise your children. You have the unction to raise your children inside of somewhere. If there's anything that has come off of any allocations towards myself, such as my $27,000 of my money to go pay for your children, I'm coming after you and your family. Stop taking my underwear, men. Hi. Hi, Amos Stroke. I'm never going to be okay with grown men recording me and using it to pay for their children. Perhaps if they gotten off of their ass and went to like work and stop letting their and stop sleeping with men long enough, you could get somewhere and you could make the same amount of money that you've stolen from me, $70,000. Sure, some people would say that you can get 7 strippers and that's a week and that's 7 different persons at Magic City and help you. I don't need your black extremist money. I need these people to stop taking my shit. Why is my head shaped like a mushroom? We can't see your head, baby, so I don't think you should talk to me. Why does your man give me head? Like it. My head is so big. I'm sure your man that told you that about my dick. Like it. That's called a close-up, baby. We're right here. I want you to see and understand the words that are coming out of my motherfucking mouth. Don't dilute my goddamn thread. From what I've said, I'm very much aspectual and it is definitely direct. I don't need any person that's literally integrating with literally aspecting co-conspiratorial aspects of an organized criminal network. Is that what you are? Because your IP address will be tracked. You speak with, denote this is interstate commerce aspects across where your state lines are, you will be federally charged for harassment. You have the freedom of speech, but that is not absolute. You cannot harass. Do not play games with me, sweetheart. My lips are chapped. No, they're not. I don't have a vitamin deficiency. You understand that? Your baby's lips are chapped. If they came out of the canal that they call you, don't dilute my aspect. You come in here playing any game, I'm gonna fucking I have your screen name, and you will be I will aspect your IP information, and I don't play games with you motherfucking extremist groups. I press charges. I'm silly motherfucker. I'm here for your soul. I don't give a fuck about you playing with you. I want money, and I'm gonna keep getting money. You understand that? Get a better look, homosexual. Has nothing to do with what you're considering as something that is chapped, honey. I don't play games with people. What I said is not going to be diluted. You engage in furtherance of combinations of schemes, and you enact any cyber stalking and or harassment. I'm going to aspectually insist upon having you charged with aspects of being party. You're sorry for saying names. Well, don't be sorry. Just stop it. Just prove it with your actions. People say a lot of words. That don't mean that they're true. People lie 30% of the time every day. So from this point on, I suggest that it would be shown per your integration within your keystrokes. I don't listen to words. I look at actions. Anyhow, from what I've stated again, stop taking my underwear within this facilitation. And those that have stolen my money and you don't think that I'm onto you, let me tell you something. You may as well call me American Psycho, because I dead ass am on. I can smile in your face, and I'm going to be very much polite, because I'm going to be always aspect ticking of my head and writing out every motherfucking thing, so that we're going to court every single dime as pecuniary loss, every single aspect as damages, liquid, punitive, that I want the judge to enact. I'm not playing with these black extremist groups, and I never have. I've always remained to myself. I've always remained calm and even keeled. But I will kill your bitch ass with your intended aspect of assault and literal extortion of my life. And then I'm going to go watch cartoons and eat ice cream and get over it, and then tell them, the authorities, what I've done, pick your ass up, and then call. I would like to go to the hospital, as I've stated, and then call my lawyer. I don't give a damn about playing with them. You better be careful as well, some of them. And I'm not talking about these people online. If you're not in this damn state, I'm talking about directly what is surrounding me with this bullshit, especially with the perversion of taking my damn underwear. It's fucking disgusting ass shit. Like, don't take my underwear. I'm running for my life. They're not even. Reported me. I don't give a fuck. And I have your IP address. You will be in court, bitch. Don't give a fuck about you reporting a motherfucking thing. Read to your child. You're on my fucking channel. You're on my platform, the Miss Boss. Bitch, Miss Boss, you are a misfit, bitch. Don't you ever come at me telling me what the fuck you reported. I don't give a fuck. You're bothering me, ho. Get your sorry ass up off my channel, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. I don't give a fuck. You fucking misfit, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Reports, bitch. What they're gonna do about my motherfucker? Bitch, you're harassing me, you stupid motherfucker. That's the thing about some of these black extremists. They're the motherfuckers that this happened to somebody that fucking ran a light one time, and then they called the police, and I had to ask them when in my car. I'm like, bitch, do you have insurance? Did not have insurance, and they got the damn ticket. Bitch, my shit got dismissed. dumbass motherfucker. I reported you, bitch. You're harassing me, bitch. I could file a federal charge on you. This is interstate commerce. It's the internet. You are cyber stalking me and cyber harassing me. You better quit, bitch. You better keep sucking the dick that you're sucking, because I don't give a fuck about you reporting nothing. And a damn thing gonna happen, bitch. I know my rights, motherfucker. You should leave. I'm sure you don't understand vocabulary words. I can't even expect to pronounce your fucking screen name. You should leave. These people act like I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't need you. I'm a professional. I've been aspected that in my life. I have literally aspected what the fuck I have done. I don't need no fucking views. I need this for my goddamn court records, bitch. What the fuck can you report when I'm doing it for my own goddamn court records as excited utterances? So that, bitch, I've just given enough legalese at the beginning of this to make sure that I'm straight and squared. I don't give a fuck. But honey, I can't even pronounce your screen name, but it's not language, that is English. I don't care about you leaving. Speak English. Show your face. While I'm in your motherfucking face. Honey, I don't care. These people will never understand that shit. And for all of those that are the keen observers, and the ones that are enlightened, you already know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't care either. So you know I don't give a damn about no goddamn people. But that's all. You got me screwed. Like, as I've stated in this whole video, it's very silly, but it's very silly for grown people to be coming in stealing my underwear. Stop stealing my underwear when they forced me out of my place of habitation so that I have to be functionally running for my life, so that I can be sleeping in tents or outside, just like your baby's fathers and or your family members, your broke ass family members. I want my $70,000 back. I want you to stop trying to take care of your children with the allocations of my money. And those of you that are in this facilitation that have taken my money and you don't think that I have, I'm very much on to you, and I'm on to every time that you tell me that you have children. See, whatever the enforcement's doing, they're collecting and doing all these things that continue to, it's taking too long. I'm gonna come after these motherfuckers. Psycho dumbass. No, I'm sure that's the grade that your damn child is in. Dumb. You can't talk to me. I can't see your picture, honey. Like, you can't speak to me at all. You can't sit at the table that I eat at, bitch, and all you get is crumbs and pay your ass in dust. Don't use any fucking keystrokes to type shit and smiley faces at me, bitch, when you can't show your face. Get out of here. Retarded ass insistence of a person. You don't have a face. Card. Not valid. Goodbye. I don't play with them at all. I'm aspecting my this insistence of literal harassment, stalking for my own court files as exhibits, and I'm gonna use my free speech. Stop taking my underwear in this building as I've insisted, the silliness of which we have to be relegated towards because of, but for the inundation of the enterprise, I would not be aspected in an environment that has the continued insistence as what is demonstrated to have been aspected as a pecuniary loss within my place of normal habitation, and now relegating and crossing over into this specific location with the same types of insistences and the demonstrating proof from a person at the courthouse that I have on my Apple device, that aspect that these practices go on, and these are meant as chaos frenzy tactics by literal persons enacting this sort of harassment by stalking, which is under 4207(2), within penal code to aspect fear of loss of property or bodily injury. Honey, I don't eat chicken from KFC. What are you trying to be? What are you trying to be towards myself? This Feifei, are you? You can't be racist towards me. Look at these features. I don't need to brown nose to you one bit. You can't be racist towards me when I can't even see your face. Feed your child. Bitch, feed your inner child, but don't talk to me about shit. I don't need you to treat me worth shit, bitch. You don't need, I'm not, bitch, you are, the trick is on you. I don't give a fuck. KFC, bitch, I don't eat seed oil chicken. The fuck, bitch, I'm 130 pounds. I wear a size 30. I don't want your fucking fast food. Bitch, you can keep being, you are a cheap bitch, and you need to keep talking that cheap shit with one of those people that y'all sucking dick with in restrooms to get past your life. Talking about treat me, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? And I don't want your seedless watermelon either. Like, the fuck? You're a whole unintelligent moron. Don't ever talk to me about no fucking meat. That's insulting. Talking about give me some fucking KFC. Bitch, I don't eat that. Stop stealing my underwear in this facilitation, like I said. Stop recording me and undress and with invasive visual recording, which is the state jail felony in this aspect, aggregated within the insistence of furtherance of combinations of schemes, which aspects as your 3 or more persons within organized criminal activity as the statutes running consecutively per some aspects of the magistrate. Not concurrently, I think it should be one after the damned other, aspecting a devastating blow of offenses. 5 to 20 and then 20 to 99 years for some of you, bumping up all of these aspects of a charge with the organized criminal statute is where I'm going with it. Honey, you can't treat me. I have more money than you. It's been stolen. We're not equal to some that are coming in here with this half-ass talk, and anybody else that I aspire, I learn to be on higher levels, but I have more money than people in this building. And more money than people that are inhabiting my apartment, the apartment that they made me to be in, and the one before that. I don't need you. Tu necesito. Thank you for everyone else that has appropriate observance by way of providence, as some will never, though they try very hard. They're trying. Weak bitch cannot take. Like it. That's all.